Be well of the Chilean Empire. Goodbye, China. Goodbye. It has been fun. It has been really fun. You're gone. Out and never to return. Well, at least for the time being. Ladies and gentlemen, the war is over. We've done it. China has been defeated. My fleet is currently on its way back home. Moving to several different ports. Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii. You know, back to my main ports from where I can rule my Down Under Empire. Although, is it really the Down Under Empire still? I don't know. I mean, then again, they always said that China was on the underside of the world as well, right? From Europe. I mean, yeah, the Down Under Empire can still work. It just depends how you look at it. That's sad though. Not having any wars is very interesting. It means we can actually look at my fleet, overhaul, upgrade whatever we can, scrap whatever we need to scrap. And we might need to scrap quite a bit, because we're losing, what, 26 million a month right now? Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I am mostly, honestly, I'm mostly interested in getting money. Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye, China. Goodbye. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I really have not fought China a lot. What I do know is that more and more of my ships can go to limited control now, losing only 16 million a month. That is much better. These fleets are going there. Yeah, the Pearl Harbor fleet is easily getting home as well. Excellent. United States is taking Argentina. Oh boy. If the United States takes Chile, it doesn't matter, right? I will take Chile back. It is my home. I will reclaim my home no matter who has control over it. You know, this feels better. Most importantly, because, you know, we're at peace, we can slow down a bit in this regard. We got a large amount of crew members in reserve currently. It really feels like I finally got enough land, got enough people to offset the loss of my homeland. And honestly, it took me long enough, let's be honest. Could I have done it faster? Oh yes. Oh yes, I could have. Then again, the British fleets, the Austrian fleets, they really packed a punch. Yeah, I think I could have done one or two wars a lot better, but overall, I'm still happy with my performance. Well, except maybe losing Chile at episode 1. But besides that, or episode 2, what was it? 1 or 2. That was a minor flaw in what I wanted to do. Just a minor one. We're making money. Most of my ships will turn into ports this turn. All is well. Now, until something interesting happens, the following will occur. I'll scrap my heavy cruisers pretty much immediately when the loading screen ends. Heavy cruisers are gone. And they need to be replaced with the new ones. The Germans take Cape Verde, and the United States take Argentina. Nice. Korea? Korea has a ship? Why does Korea have a ship? Where does that ship come from? You know, I'm just wondering, because I haven't seen Korea in Hands of Korea for ages. So I'm like, confused. No matter. No matter. Alright. First things first. A limited roll. I think some of my heavy cruisers, yeah, all 4 of them. Let's scrap them immediately. Oh, that feels good. That means we can start building on dockyards now. How close are we at the production? 4 months. And you may go to Pearl, to the main fleet. In 4 months, I will start producing my new heavy cruisers. And yeah, eventually a new war will happen. Against who? I do not know, but it will happen, and then I will be back with the recording. So... and I'm in a bit of a pickle. I've been trying to build up my fleet, although, well, as you can see, I only got 2 heavy cruisers up and running. The other second 2 are being built currently. While doing that, I had just enough room in my dockyards available to slowly start upgrading some of my destroyer and light cruisers, some of the older designs. Throw in a new engine, new rangefinder, that's pretty much it. And not much else. Then, Russia decided to go nuts. Like, holy, they've taken a large portion of Africa. The same really goes, like, hello, where's the colonial empire gone? It's missing. And so I was very happily and got into a war with the Dutch. So the Dutch, they have like 4 ships being built. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna take Sumatra, I'm gonna take Java, I'm gonna take whatever islands they have left besides that. Not many, I think. And, you know, start the episode celebrating the fact that I pretty much got all of East Asia under my Southeast Asia under my control. But no, the Italians decided to get involved, and the French as well. And now I'm scared. Now I am scared, folks. Let's start off with the Dutch, shall we? The Dutch, like I said, they're building 4 ships. Whatever. No problem. I have 43 ships, 6 battleships, old ones, 2 battle cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers. The French, 3 battleships, 3 battle cruisers. So they are more than a match for me. But survivable. The Italians somehow have 70 ships. Sure, I'm not too worried about their light cruisers and torpedo boats. That's pretty much half of their fleet, but they have 10 battleships. 10? Like, seriously, the Germans have more ships. Don't ask me how they do that. All the other empires in the world, they're like, I mean, Great Britain, 9 ships, and they're building 0. I don't know what's up with that, but the Russians as well. The Russian fleet is gone as well. 9 ships remaining. It's literally, I have ships, Italy has ships, Germany has ships. I'm worried about the Germans, but for now I'm having a good relations with them, so that's fine, and they're about to declare war on France as well, so that might help me quite a bit. However, the Italians are scaring me, folks. They are scaring me. First things first, though. 2,000 crew members, yes. Let's get you up to, you know what, 60%. That's fine. I mean, I'm behind in tech, so I'm very behind. I will be very behind. I'll always be very behind because I'm a minor nation, apparently. I disagree these days, but yeah. So yeah, that is that. I don't know what to do first. I think I'll just strike at the Dutch. I have a fleet prepared. Hangzhou fleet is still being refitted. I don't have any ships here remaining, so this is pretty much the entire fleet I have available here. This is my my main fleet. Moved it here when I saw the war was about to approach from Pearl Harbor, because Pearl is relative safe, I think. I don't think the French will actually... Oh, yeah, before I forget. Argentina and Chile have been taken by the US of A. So, yeah. The US is my main opponent for the end game currently. So I'm not going to attack them until I'm really ready for that. This, however... Yeah, this is... relative free estate until the Italian fleet comes to play. Although the Italians are at war also with the US, with Sweden. Hopefully they won't deploy their main forces against me. Okay, can't do that yet, but yeah, those are my targets. Alright, let's hit it. And let the war begin. Oh, a turn passed, and France and Italy are at war. This is very useful. France and Brazil is at war. Yeah, this is great. This is great. This will slow down the Italian Navy. And that is all that is necessary for me for the time being. Yeah, let's start taking Java, right? Let's hope Surabaya is the right spot. Probably not. We'll see. Okay. This is excellent. This is excellent. France and Italy. Italy has a strong navy, but who knows what France will do? Who knows? Tried to get an alliance with Great Britain, but Britain didn't want it. I mean, shame. Real shame. Real shame. Let's see. 8 months until the next 2 heavy cruisers are done. And the last refit will take 2 more months. I say last refit, there's still plenty of refitting to do, but... I mean... Well, we have 8,000 tons currently. We could get the last stand cruisers upgraded, I suppose. Let's do that on screen. Yeah, sure, why not? Just to show you what I've been doing with most of my off-screen refits. It's pretty much all the same. Checking the engines, checking the armor and anti-flood, and upping it a bit. Checking the rangefinder, and that's pretty much all I've done with them. 1 or 2 have been gotten, like now I'm doing it a bit more. I haven't even touched that with most of the other ships. Just upgraded the engines, upgraded the rangefinders, moving on. But yeah, this ship, we still don't have any main gun improvements, which is a shame. But now you do have a secondary battery. Ho ho ho, take that. And moving on. It's just a small upgrade. It's small upgrades, that's fine. Just want to keep them... I mean, she's doing 28 knots, right? I mean, this is a fast light cruiser already. Doesn't need to be faster currently. And let's upgrade one of them, because that's all we can afford. And let's hit the end turn. And yeah. Awesome. The naval invasion is in the right zone. Excellent. I'd love to knock out the Dutch. Knock out the Dutch, then take this French piece of land. I'm not interested to go to Europe. No, sir. That is not in my Europe, Africa, real... I mean, I got that one African colony at some point, right? Lost it again. I'm not really interested in Europe or Africa this game. It's Asia, it's America. I want to focus on those continents. For now, my focus is really on Asia. Until I'm ready to return to South America. And that will be soon, I feel. That will be soon. Also, looking at the amount of ships that most nations have in this game, like Russia, almost no ships, Japan, almost none, Britain, France... this campaign might actually be running towards its end. I mean, we're not ending it until I take back Chile, don't get me wrong. I will take back Chile in this campaign, but after that, I don't know how much further this campaign will run. It really depends on the AI, really. I hope they rebuild their fleets. If they do, then yay. If they don't, then... yeah. Alright, 8-inch Mark IIIs. Okay, the Zhanghao fleet, we're gonna move you to start bombarding French territory. Just, you know, to get things going. We have more than enough naval power here, right? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do... move my battle cruisers, my heavy cruiser... with a small flotilla over here to start attacking Sumatra soon as well. Politics. In the meanwhile, let's make sure I'm not getting any other wars for the time being. 3 nations is fine. 4 nations is a bit much. Russia, well, Russia only has 10 ships, sure. But I don't want to get involved with them at current state. I mean, at some point I will. And I will take here Korea and... oh, Korea. But that is not today. No. Okay, another turn has passed. Let's see what we have, folks. Let's see what we have. Strike on the Dutch. A strike on the French. Good. This is very useful, destroying that port. As we gain control over Java, sadly the other invasion is, well, I guessed wrong. Is there anything interesting happening here? We have a French ship. No, they're fighting, pretty much fighting for Africa currently. By all means, continue to do so. As I move my invasion force to Sumatra and more warships towards the French. The Dutch only have 1 provinces with 2 ports. Yes, Sumatra is all they have left, folks. All they have left. A naval invasion in the French colony of... well, I suppose Cambodia will do. Yeah, I'm moving, what, 50,000 tons there? Yeah, 51,000 tons, that's good. Yeah, from there we're gonna start rounding up the French. A quick strike here. Not necessarily aiming to fight, especially not against the Italian fleet. But the Italian fleet, you know, maybe I'll take here, what is it, Eritrea? But we'll see about that. We're not refitting anything currently. So that means this ship can be refitted next. After these invasions, I am ready to upgrade my dreadnoughts, my pre-dreadnoughts, getting them 13-inch guns. One ship with triples, one ship with dual 13-inchers. I just need more firepower on those old ships until I have the time to build more proper capital ships. It is sad that I can't just throw them away currently, but yeah, I need those ships. It's frustrating, but all in all, you know, like a couple of episodes back, I would not have dreamed of having so many ships. So, what am I complaining about, right? What am I complaining about? All the admirals getting replaced again. Okay, this is looking good. Naval invasion here is succeeding. Naval invasion here is succeeding. Bombarding there is going according to plan. In Asia, there is nothing happening. Let's take a look in the Americas, because, you know... Okay, French are pushing a bit over there. They're being silly. Let's try and get a silly counter going. Just to poke them. I don't really have any more ships in the area, although the Panama Canal here is open these days, so I suppose I could scramble. Yeah, but you... am I gonna scramble a battleship with 9-inch guns? No. No, we're not doing that. Also, what's happening here? Yay. Are we seeing China getting back into it? Also, yay for Nepal being independent. It's a shame I don't have any ground armies pushing in further. That would have been kind of nice. Okay, but these two invasions are looking great. Annam, can I... Yes, I suppose I can. Russians, by the way, are also pushing here ground offensive against the Brits. Bloody, those Russian attacks have been insane lately. Ground offensives. Not necessarily naval offensives, but yeah. Alright, let's hit the end turn and see where it ends. Tick-tock, tick-tock. A lot of people might find out... Oh! Oh, hello! Where on earth did all those French ships come from? No. And all of a sudden Dutch cruisers as well. I mean, that is fine. Okay, yeah. This is bad, folks. This is bad. This is pretty much three battleships. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire French fleet. The French fleet has arrived. Here I was hoping on the Italians to ruin the French day. This is not to be. I'm gonna move this fleet over here with this fleet. I'm gonna abort the naval invasion. Am I gonna... No, we're gonna do it the other way around. I'm gonna abort this naval invasion for now. Combine these fleets. That is 2 older battleships. And let's pray that this fleet manages to survive. If not, 26 knots. Yeah, you're doing only 19. Yeah. Okay, I'm in trouble. This wasn't part of the plan. Where did that French fleet... I thought it was just a single destroyer or something that was moving here. Am I blind? Or game, did you do something evil? Both are a possibility, really. Alright, 3 more turns for the heavy cruisers to come off the line. There are no battleships that I can refit currently. That is unfortunate. Could have used those now. Chogai. I don't think I have you anymore, do I? I think did I scrap you? No. I still have you, but you're somewhere active currently. That is a shame. Still, you have 12.8-inch guns. Hold on. Are you the battleship here? Yeah, Shogai class. Okay. Okay, at least you have firepower. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. I have a very bad feeling about this. My coastal defense battleship. Good. 9-inch Mark IIs. Let's upgrade you as well. Yes, making you smaller. Okay, that works. Upgrade the little guy here. Okay. I do like that. Now, this is a decent enough cruiser killer still. However... let's power you up more. Can we get you to 20 knots? Yes, we can. 22 knots. I mean... let's improve a funnel. Getting you to 22 knots, meaning she'll actually be capable of sailing with the cruisers. Okay, I can't increase the range and get the barbettes up. How bad is it, my flash fire chance? 50%. Okay, that is bad. That is seriously bad, folks. Let's drop the anti-torp. And let's just modify her steering. I got the rangefinder. Yeah, okay. At least she'll be able to act like a heavy cruiser. Yeah, we are quite capable of doing that. And I think, looking at it, yeah, my dockyard was done. Just building small dockyards. Just keep building small. But yeah, this upgrade for this battleship will be very nice. Very nice indeed. Can we get rid of that? I still have 2 last stands, but I can't upgrade any currently. Now look at that. We're getting quite modern on some of these ships now. Okay, yeah. As much as I would like to just continue staring at the design screen, I really have to push the end turn button, right? I'm very scared, but I do want to try and take Cambodia. Of course, I could play it safe. Disengage from the French. Oh, that's gonna suck. Alright, let's abort. Play it safe. We're getting this entire fleet into Batavia. This fleet will take Sumatra next turn. And then we combine and destroy the French. Or I could send you here straight away, maybe? I think that should be doable. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna abort these attacks. Shame. It's a shame, but gotta save my ships. Gotta play it smart. These fleets are not capable of defeating this French fleet. This fleet? Maybe? Nah. 3 battleships, 3 battle cruisers. This fleet will hurt them. But not much else. Alright. I'm scared now. Let's hit it. Okay. Here we go, folks. Okay. My fleet has combined and is attacking the Dutch fleet. Although, hello. We got Sumatra. So this is the last farewell to the Dutch. And luckily it wasn't the French, so I'm happy. Okay. I know it's just 3 light cruisers. I have a giant fleet, so I pretty much left most of my fleet behind. I've told most of my fleet to sail, east, pretty much. And it is just my battle cruisers and my heavy cruiser over here that are going to engage the Dutch. I'm doing this for 2 reasons. One, deploying my entire fleet feels overkill. These ships are just moving very slowly, not wasting fuel, not wasting ammo. So, that destroyer would have been dead. Instead, just using these ships to see what they can do. That is a very important thing, really, to see what they can do. So yeah. I'd rather have them blow up here against the Dutch than against the French. Just quickly getting out of torpedo range, because we are getting torpedoed. Alright, heavy cruiser has joined the fray as well. Of course, my heavy cruiser has her 11-inch guns. It is a very powerful, potent ship. Both of my battle cruisers work with the 13-inchers. Alright. Let's slow these ships down to combat speed. Oh. Was that one of my battleships? Maybe? I don't know. Turning away from the torpedoes. Although, honestly, with this massive flooding hit, I don't think she will launch, not at this angle. Yeah, other ships are taking pot shots now as well. That is a waste of ammo, but I'm not gonna bother turning off all my guns. Has Hammer had... No, Haarlemmermeer, pardon me. I'm fighting the Dutch, of course. Pretty much sinking. The heavy cruiser is a bit sluggish in her turns compared to the battle cruisers. Something to keep an eye out for. However, I can conclude these ships are quite capable of doing their job. Cruisers make... Well, cruisers stand no chance against these. The armor, yeah, they're not really that well armored. So... can't risk them in open battle against the battleships. And I'm talking about the French battleships, of course. Obviously. So, halen we meer en stier. Ooh. That looks painful. Lose the formation. More devastating hit, good. Really, girls? Why are you not dead yet? That's more like it. Now my heavy cruiser is gonna ruin the formation again. Torpedo detonation. We are well within her torpedo range though, so... And she is targeting for Veldia. And there she goes. The Dutch fleet is gone, ladies and gentlemen. The Dutch are no more. Also, that was a weird water effect just now. Yeah. Well done. The battle cruisers, they hurt. The guns are fine. That's for sure. I mean, sure, Dutch. If you want a peace deal... so I can get some money out of this, then by all means. Now I'm gonna move all my ships back here, French. If you want to stay there, be my guests. But I am gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna win. And over here, I've been annoying the French. French Guinea. Yeah, no, don't have the naval power for that. But we're poking at the port, poking at the transport. You know, a good thing. Ooh, the Brits are going to counterattack against the Russians. Shame they don't have any ships. Otherwise, it would have been fun. Austrian leader, Swedish... What? Don't be silly. Fight to the end. Oh, hello. We suddenly have more victory points. And there we have it, folks. The battle that will decide the fate of the French Empire and myself. Oh my god, their battle cruisers have 16-inch guns. Of course their battle cruisers have 16-inch guns. Well, at least my heavy cruisers are stronger. And luckily, I have a large flotilla of light ships that I will throw in at this. Their battle cruisers do 25 knots. That is pretty fast. But they rushed here. Maybe they're low on fuel? It's a risk. So... 12-inch guns, 11s, 12s, 10.9s, and my two battle cruisers with 13-inch, and my one heavy cruiser with 11-inch guns. Great. Luckily, well, not all. Some of them are still 26 knots destroyers. But I have a fair few destroyers that can do 30 knots. They are my... Yeah, my capital ships need to clear out the enemy escorts. So I can actually sink, torpedo the enemy capital ships, right? That's her game plan. Also, I'm not sure why we were losing that battle earlier. Why it said we were losing the war. We haven't had any fight against the French so far. I'm a bit confused here. How did they get so many victory points? Is it because they blocked my naval invasions? Do you get points for that? I don't know. Huh. Anyway, without much further ado, let's start this battle, shall we? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to today's episode. I'm terribly sorry, but this battle is gonna take some time, and it's either this or cutting off the battle in the midst of the fight. So I rather feature that battle next time, and I'll feature it fully. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care.